have escalated since last week. We're exposing the stone on the outside of our home, and if you're new here, we live in an old 1700s farmhouse. And so that has been a really exciting project, but has not come without some uncomfortableness, shall we say. We had the windows boarded up, so it was just dark and loud, all that pounding. Well, yesterday they sandblasted, and so we now have dust on everything, like a coat of dust. And for those of you that are not gonna believe me, let me show you what I'm talking about. It is intense. And so we decided, you know what? Let's just take the next 3 days and try to deep clean the entire house, because this is in the basement, the main floor, upstairs, the attic, like everywhere is just covered in dust. And so we need a good deep clean, and that is gonna be our focus here over the next, hopefully, 3 days. I need to take down all the curtains, so I think I'm gonna start with that so they can start washing, because we'll have a lot of laundry to do. Wow, that's crazy. It's just like layers of dust, even on the couch. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Just watching everything fly in yesterday was a little bit anxiety inducing. I think I'm gonna also just wash all the throw blankets, pillow covers. Everything just feels kind of grimy.
I can never repay you for all you are and all you've done for me. I couldn't thank you enough. My worship could never measure how I feel. So
Okay, moving over to the couches now. I am just gonna spray these with like kind of an all-purpose cleaner. I know people give their leather couches really like special care, I don't know, put oils on them or something. I've never done that. We've had these now for, I wanna say 7 years, and they still look pretty much new. But granted, I would still love to replace them. I just do not love leather couches and would not recommend them because they always feel cold. So yes, they're super easy to clean. They're just not comfortable or cozy in my opinion. So we usually end up sitting over in the den on the sectional way more than in here. But I do still obviously want these clean. And when we have company, we will often sit in here as well. It's probably a good reason that you don't see a ton of cleaning videos on my channel. They happen every once in a while. But usually when I start cleaning, I just kind of get in the groove of things and want to get it done. Cleaning is such an important part of homemaking, but it is not my favorite task. So I don't feel like I have a ton of like special tips and tricks and products and whatever to show you. But hopefully you're enjoying even just a lot of music and seeing what I'm doing. I think a lot of it is pretty self-explanatory, but I will try to leave this little shop vac linked below. I actually gave it to Josh for his birthday or something like that, and we have all been using this thing like crazy. It is so handy and does a beautiful job. I shop vaced these fabric covered chairs here, and I'm gonna just go through with my little green machine. This thing is so nice for spot cleaning, but I also use it to clean couches and things like that. Super handy. Did you not get the memo we're trying to clean? Okay, let's take a little break from all of that cleaning and talk about New Flora's April collection. I know a lot of you like to see these try-ons each month, and so I'm excited to share with you again the pieces that I got for this month's collection. Now, the collection releases on Wednesday, April 23, and I'll have everything linked for you down below. If you are new here, they do tend to sell out quickly, so I always just encourage, if there's something that you specifically really want, try to be there right when they release for your best chances of actually getting it. My discount code GoldenHour10 is still good on all orders, return orders or new orders. So hopefully that helps you out. Starting off with the Pembroke dress. This is a beautiful 100% cotton dress. I love the details on it. It has a beautiful little tie on the sleeve and then also really fun lace up here. Tie is functional, but it's not really adjustable. So that's one thing I would say with this dress. I'm fairly small chested, and so this one is gaping on me a little bit, so I won't be able to wear it without something underneath of it. So that's something to keep in mind. It does have smocking in the back, which is really nice. It's a very comfortable dress. You can easily move in it. Does have pockets, and I forgot to mention, for reference, I am 5'7" and wearing a small. The Memphis dress is back in a beautiful kind of a dusty teal color. I am wearing a size small again. This one does also have pockets, would be nursing friendly because the bust is very stretchy, and then also bump friendly because definitely plenty of room. This one I call my Pride and Prejudice dress because I love the detail in the sleeves. I just feel like it makes it look so elegant and fun. The back is also smocked, and then of course it's in my very favorite cotton gauze fabric. For some reason, these pants every time make me feel like traveling to like Italy or England or something. I don't know why they're giving off those vibes, but these are the Portofino pants, back again in a deep green color. I'm wearing a small. They do have pockets, and then they also have an adjustable tie at the waist, which is super nice. These are a linen cotton blend. And then the Kimber top. Actually, first let's talk about this bag. This is a beautiful bag. It does have a pocket in the front here, a pocket in the back, and then beautiful storage inside. So I'm planning to use this as probably my diaper bag for now. It does also have some spots here for like pens and credit cards and that kind of thing. Super nice. This is genuine leather, so definitely an investment that hopefully you can use for years and years, even passed down. It is such a good bag. And then the top, this is probably one of the top 3 for me in this collection. I absolutely love the detail on this. This is the Kimber top. I am wearing a size small. It has a beautiful Peter Pan collar, and then these, I don't know what these buttons would be called. They kind of look like pearls. And then the detail, I just love all of the embroidery all over this blouse. And I thought this would be so pretty too with this cardigan. This is the Concord cardigan. I got it in an extra small. It is such a nice like lightweight sweater for summer. It has all of the, I don't know what you would call it, like the holes. The knit isn't like super thick, I guess, and so it's just a really nice one for the warmer months. But how fun is that? I actually didn't put this on before now, so hopefully it actually looks good. But I think that that could be such a cute look. This is the Juliana dress, and I absolutely love the color of this one. It is such a pretty blue. It is also 100% cotton. Love the little lace trim all throughout. It has that all the way down the bottom, but there's actually functioning buttons all the way down as well. So it is nursing friendly, definitely bump friendly. I sized down to an extra small, and it is still plenty loose, so it's a very comfortable piece for summer, but you could also give it a little bit more shape by adding a belt or something like that. I apologize, I just do not have the time to iron everything here today, but this is the Harpeth blouse. I am wearing a size small. It is a like linen cotton mix. A very comfortable lightweight piece for summer, and then it also has such a pretty little ruffle along the sleeves. I love the Peter Pan collar. I feel like there'd be so many ways to style this one, but I'm wearing it with the Fairmont jeans. Try to back up so you can actually see them properly. So this is what they look like. They do have a bit of a fringe on the bottom, which I just cannot show you. I love that they're a little bit more of a fitted pant versus some of the like super wide leg. It is really just comfortable. They are a little bit stretchy, and so really, really comfortable just to wear all the time. The fawn dress looks very similar to the one that I tried on first. The tie of this one is also really similar, except this one, the panel behind the tie moves, so it's not sewn on one side, meaning you can adjust the tightness on this one, which I really, really love, because for me that like prevents the gapping problem up here. This one also does have the smocked back, and this one is also 100% cotton. This is the Cheyenne dress, another beautiful, more dusty blue I would say than the other blue one, but it is such a comfortable piece. It is 100% cotton. It does have nice deep pockets, and I feel like this whole, the way that the bust is done and then the waist, which this is not tight at all, it just sits very comfortably. It just makes for a really flattering but very comfortable fit. The ties on the shoulders are adjustable, so you can adjust them according to your liking, how high your neckline comes as well then. But I wish I could let you feel this piece. It is so soft. It's just like a buttery soft fabric. The day has finally arrived. I have been waiting and waiting for them to come out with a longer linen short, and it's finally here. I love the length on these. They are a linen cotton blend. They do have pockets and a functional drawstrings. And then this top is so dreamy as well. This is the Shelby top, and just look at the details. Is that not so pretty? It has the most subtle little blue florals, and then it also has this like Swiss dot, which is really nice. This one is also 100% cotton, and then I love that it has the tie here, so you can actually adjust your whole neckline with this tie, which is really fun. Buttons are functioning, making it super easy for nursing as well. So I hope that that gave you some inspiration. Now let's go back to cleaning. And can I just remind you to let the kids help? I was honestly blown away by how well they did in this 3-day cleaning marathon. Now trust me, we all had moments where we were just tired of cleaning, but teaching teamwork and the difference that it makes when we all work together, when we all choose to have good attitudes, when we work together, when we choose to turn on music and sing even when we just feel like quitting, when we all learn to work together. One person sweeps, one person wipes down the floor, one person vacuums, one person shampoos, all of the things. There's so many life lessons really that can also be taught just through cleaning. And then of course, working alongside our kids and hopefully instilling in them just a good work ethic. Anyway, these 3 days were such a good reminder for me in that area, and wanted to pass that along to you as well in case you also needed a reminder. Moving on to the second room, finally. Goodness, that's a lot of work. But it feels so much better. So I am by my little bookshelf here. I'm just gonna organize it while we're at it. Josh and the kids are helping, and so we're having a good time just cleaning, but it doesn't take away from the fact that it is a ton of work to just deep clean like this. But we're gonna pick at it one room at a time and see how much we can get done today. These baskets is where I store a lot of table linen. So I have a lot of tablecloths in here, cloth napkins, that kind of thing. So I'm just gonna quickly go through this and organize it. day 2 now, and it is looking a little out of reach to get the whole house done in 3 days, but we're gonna give it our absolute best shot. We did do a little bit more cleaning yesterday after I quit filming. My memory card was full and we just went for it, worked till like 10:30 in the evening, ironing curtains, and got a good start on the kitchen, but I do have a little bit more left. Basically, I need to clean the stove yet, which was in dire need, aside from the whole sandblasting thing. For my oven racks, I actually put them in the water here yesterday, which it looks absolutely gross. I'll show that to you here in a little bit. But I put Oxy Boost in it. I've never done it before, but I saw someone else clean their oven racks that way, and I'm actually impressed. They are already looking so much better. I have done 0 scrubbing on these, so that's exciting because they are usually pretty caked on. I'm so bad with cleaning my stove consistently, and I use that thing almost nonstop. It's like almost hard to find a time to clean the stove because of how much I use it. But this is what my water looks like. Hopefully y'all aren't too grossed out. Not the most appealing shot, but these racks are actually looking so good. Wow, I am completely blown away. I don't know if you can see how clean this is. I still need to dry it, but this was like black. Okay, so this part actually got really clean as well from the Oxy Boost, but you can see an exact line here. So I think I'm gonna just try scrubbing the whole rest of the sink with it as well and see if we can get it all nice and white again. Maybe this is common knowledge, but this was my first time using Oxy Boost. I didn't even know what it was, but it's apparently like a healthy bleach alternative, and you would use it in like laundry and things. I was blown away by how well this worked in cleaning the kitchen. And so anyways, I used the one by Truly Free. I don't have a discount code for you, but I will try to just leave it linked down below if you want to check it out as well. Seeing little snippets of what we are working on. If I filmed everything, this video would literally be hours long. But so far we have swept, mopped, vacuumed, carpet shampooed, cleaned the couches, wiped down the ceilings and the walls, cleaned out the trash, cleaned windows, wiped down plants, wiped down wall hangings, the whole 9 yards. In the living room, the den, the dining room, the kitchen, the porch, the main floor bathroom, the laundry room, the hallway, and the stairway. So we've come a long way, but we still have a long ways to go. It is day 3, the final day that we have right now to work on this. So we are gonna get absolutely everything done that we can today and hopefully knock out a good bit more. Already threw our big duvet into the wash, but I'm gonna go ahead and pull the rest of the linens, pillowcases, the curtains, all of it. The curtains I've been ironing after then, which has been taking a lot of time, but if we're gonna do it, we may as well do it right. So trying to get every little nook and cranny as best we can.
My heart is covered in love. just how beautiful you are. Even when my faith is falling, you're still carrying my heart. My heart is covered in your love.
Phew, now it is time for a break. I felt like every day I started off filming a bunch, and then as the day wore on and I got tireder, I would stop filming. But we did end up getting all the main living areas done, all the bedrooms done. The only space we did not get done is the guest area. So hopefully we can chip away at that here over the next couple of weeks. Anyways, the house feels transformed from the absolute mess that it was in, and I hope that maybe you were inspired along the way, maybe felt better about your house. But I know the state of ours was intense when we started. So thanks for bearing with me. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Bye, friends.
Golden, golden thing.